Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we will discuss childhood stage, which starts from 5 and ends at the age of 12 years. Childhood is the intervening period between infancy and adolescence. This period starts at the age of 5 and ends at 12 years of age. It begins with the entrance to the school and ends with the onset of puberty. During this period, many physical, intellectual, emotional, and social changes take place. The environment of the child widens during this period. This period is made rich by varied experience of things and persons. Now, dear students, let's discuss about the physical development of childhood and infancy. Height and weight. Childhood is a period of slow, steady, and uniform growth. The child at the age of 12 is about 56 inches in height and 85 pounds in weight. Second, bodily proportions. Bodily proportions change considerably and change the oval appearance of the child. The nose becomes larger and the lower jaw also increases size. Arms, legs, and trunk increase. Growth and coordination of muscles. There is rapid and greater muscular growth during this period. The child builds a finer muscular coordination and improves many muscular and motor skills. Teeth. It is during this period that the teeth of infancy start falling and the permanent teeth starts growing. Nervous system. During this period, growth of nervous system proceeds at a relatively slow rate, whereas during the period of infancy, the growth of nervous system proceeds at a relatively rapid rate. Sense organs and motor organs. During this period, the sense organs and motor organs of the child assume complete development and progress. Digestive system. Digestive system of the child is very tender and susceptible to be spoiled if not properly taken care of. Sex differences. It is during this period that sex differences influence the physical growth. A girl is taller on the average by half an inch and weighs more on an average by 3 pounds than a boy. Mental or intellectual development of childhood stage. Language development. By the time the child is 12, his vocabulary is sufficiently rich. He can speak sentences fully well. He begins to use simple add-ons. The favorite topics of discussion are day-to-day experiences, sex, girls, etc. He accumulates a large amount of knowledge and information. Curious questions. The child tries to put curious questions to his elders and parents and tries to get answers from them. These questions are more definite than he used to put during his infancy. Development of power of thinking during this period along curiosity, power of observation, reasoning, remembering, recalling, attention, and thinking, including abstract thinking, develops. If during the infancy the child wants to know what is this, then in the late childhood he tries to know why is this so. Emotional development of childhood stage. Stability. This is a period of stability and control. The child now comes to have a control over his emotions. His emotional behavior is guided by rational expressions. He gets angry but does not let it be exhibited. He gets frightened it but tries to show courage and bravery. He is still jealous, maybe of his younger brother or his bright class fellows, but does not cry. His expressions of joy is expressed by smile and not by rollicking laughter. He expresses his affection very modestly and on the limited occasions. He does not like to be kissed at this stage because he thinks that there is sex in it. He does not like to be nicknamed because it hurts his ego. He learns to pretend at this stage. Sentiments generally at it is at this stage that sentiments and complexes are formed. Social development of childhood stage. Considerable changes take place during this period in social behavior. The child gradually becomes less of an individualist. He acquires certain social qualities. Group play at about 6 or 7, the child tends play in small groups. He seeks playmates and spends most of his time with them. Team games. By 11 or 12, he likes to take part in team games. Importance of the group. The group or gang becomes more and more important during this period. Group loyalties. Group loyalties grow and the child gets opportunity to obey and command. Group leaderships. Sometimes the child may assume the leadership of the gang or group as well. Sex differences at about 8 to 10. Sex differences are marked. Boys and girls live in separate gangs. Boys usually take interest in competitive games like football, hockey, and kabaddi. The girls show interest in indoor games, but when given opportunity, they show interest in badminton, etc. Each gang has special badges and secret passwords. Boys' gangs are usually larger. Rules are followed more strictly in girls' gangs. This was all about this childhood stage. So in next class we will discuss adolescent stage.